is Mayaka. Go. And we're growing as time goes on. We've actually gone to zero sales, so that's why we have scaled down until the things improve. The pigs we started in 2018 December. So basically it's 2019, 2020, 2021. And we started with the mothers. I showed you 2 mothers. Then we went on, bought one more mother and 4 piglets. So now we have 20 mothers or sows. And we want by the end of the year to have 25. But that depends on whether this corona will reduce, so that we can do more. Because once you have the corona, the problem with the corona, once people are not eating meat in Yamachomas, then we are into a big trouble. Yeah. But we hope that either we will be able to coexist, or the vaccination process will reduce the infected. So we really want, our objective, my initial objective is that we want to be like Farmer's Choice, so that we can create more employment for those who are interested in animal husbandry, and also learning to train other people how to keep pigs. Within these 3 years, we've learned a lot. We now understand the business, so we can be able to help others to also keep the pigs. They grow very fast, but they are very expensive in terms of feeds. Currently we spend almost 200,000 a month. So really you need to be ready for that. And we get our feeds from Farmer's Choice because we trust, since they have been in the business for a long time, they will be able to give us quality feeds. And we are happy with what we are getting at the moment. Is that it's a question of as you keep on getting young ones, then you sell and hope that in the process you'll be able to make money to sustain it. But it's a very challenging, it's quite something. But we enjoy it since it keeps us in-house, and if we can make money, then we don't have to go elsewhere. Yeah. Although they are mixed with some older ones, you can see the big ones. Yeah. Those are, we have the mothers, the sows. Yes. They are pregnant. The sows are pregnant. So this will be giving us babies in a few months. We separate because they fight. Oh. But ideally they want to be together, socialize. But they fight. Now here, these are the ones we are preparing for slaughter. These are the ones who will be ready for slaughter for this week. In fact, these 2 have already given birth, so they are only here for fattening. It's those ones. That is also the mother. It is here just because we don't have enough space. And then that one will be 150 plus.
150?
Yeah, that is it. But these others will be about 80, 70 kilos. Yeah, you too. So these were born in May, so they are about getting to 5 months.
5 months old.
Yes. Oh. Although they are mixed with some older ones, you can see the big ones.
Yeah.
Those are, They have 2 breeds. We have, in fact, the 3. We have the large white. They are fairly big in size. Then we have the landrace. They are big and long. Then we have now these colored ones. These are Maxu. We've got these from AI. From we get Siemens from Farmer's Choice, and then we serve them. That's why you see the color. Normally the others. So these are the next on the queue. Here we have sows. They are, they are pregnant. We call the, mother, female pigs are called sows.
Sows, yeah.
When they have given birth. But gilts are like this ones now. You will call them gilts. They have not given birth. They are, in your rainbow. Yeah. Then I have my original. So these 2. These are the original mothers. This is where we started from. These are landrace.
Landrace.
Landrace, yes. They will either have long, they will be longer, and the ears are drooping down. So once they've given birth, they are with the piglets for 30 days. We then wean them, and the mothers are served or AI after 5 days. Yeah. So you have a continuous process or a production as it were.
Yeah.
So we have 200 plus, and we expect more. Our handicap basically will be the space now.
Yeah.
Because they keep on multiplying. We hope that in another 2 months,
yes,
we will need to expand,
yeah.
So create more space for more babies, especially. Next month we have very many. We are about 4 giving birth, and if one is giving you 10, so we are talking about another 50 in the next 1 month.
Yeah.
Last month it was 150. Now we are at 200, but this will reduce the population this week.
Yeah.
When we sell out about 25, so that will create space.
Yes.
They are out there. Yeah, guinea fowl. Tanga. They are really wild birds, but we have now domesticated these ones. But they can actually fly and go away. But now they have, since there is food, and they have company, there will be no reason to really go elsewhere. We love animals, so anything that we can keep. In fact, we have even got dogs. We have very many dogs here. We keep anything that will accept us to stay here. So we really have no problem. Mastitis. These are shepherds. That's a Rottweiler. So we have also another Rottweiler there and a Bob in that cage. So they are also various categories. Initially, our aim was to breed dogs. But these are mainly for our security. Yeah, make sure that the thieves don't come near here. And they have done a very good job. Because if you get here, it's at your own risk. We leave them free. Now, when there are people here, we of course keep them out. But once there are no people, there are no strangers, we let them free. Because a dog is good when it's out the cage, not inside. They are better than having a security guard. Security guard will cheat you out, but these fellows are faithful. So we really we feed them. So we keep rabbits, we keep chicken, we keep pigs. So this is the rabbit section. So these are the hybrids you keep here. Hybrids. This other side, I don't know, is brighter. We've been keeping quite a lot of rabbits, but because of the COVID, hotel and one of our biggest client, Carnivore, of course, no people are not going there anymore, so we have reduced the number. But once the COVID improves, it disappears or allows people to want to eat again, we will resume more. Hybrids, they are bigger. For meat, it is much better, much better. In fact, if you take you take one of them, you'll see how maybe this guy is. He's not a small one. This is the Dutch. Right. These go up to 5 kg. So when we slaughter, we get about 3 kg. But ideally, we sell when they are 4 months, and that will be about 1.2 kg when they are tender and nice. That's when we sell. But so these are really the mothers, the breed, so that we get more small ones. The whole of this was filled, but we reduced the scale down. So we keep one here, especially for slaughter. Yeah, to find on slaughter. Because they fight sometimes, especially when they are male, they fight, so we separate them. Become a farm office, but initially it was my consultancy farm, and it still is. But we now also use it to store feeds. Now we are at the bottom. We are at the minimum. This will only be here for we feed them today and tomorrow. Now here you can see our farrowing schedule.
Yes.
In other words, every month, how many who is giving birth, we keep here so that it's easier to visualize and not skip out. The biggest challenge in this business is feeds, because one of these bags here will go for 2,000 bob, and we are saying they will eat about 6 bags in it. So really, the challenge is the feeds. And now especially, we are having a problem in the raw materials. In fact, when we go to farmers' shows, we don't get what we want, because there is an issue of raw materials. Tanzania and Uganda, there was an issue in terms of the soya beans, in terms of the maize. So it's really a big challenge. So currently we're trying to also grow soya beans to subsidize in case you have, in case of an emergency. So we have something. The other, in terms of maintenance, you have the AI to do. But if you have a boar, that's a male pig, it reduces. But the only problem is that once it has sired, or the babies have been born out of it, then it can't serve it. So then you now need to do artificial insemination. So generally we are happy, other than the challenge of the feeds. The other bit is that the challenge is that we don't get good money is what we expect, because now we are paid about an average of 250 shillings per kilo, but you know how much pork costs. If you buy from the ordinary butchery, it's 500 plus. If you buy from the supermarket, of course, it is 1,000 plus. But anyway, we want to keep quantity so that we can supply our meat production. We also do farming. We grow soya beans, we grow bananas, so that we can, this issue about food security. We want to be independent and also be able to help others in terms of food.
Mayaka. Mrs. Mayaka, I do the shamba work. So I've planted bananas, sweet bananas, green bananas, and plantain. Then right now I'm putting down maize. I've mixed hybrid and kienyeji maize. They call it kikuyu. I've already planted the Irish potatoes. You can see they are covered with leaves. I planted them about a month ago. So they are covered with leaves so that immediately it starts raining. In fact, some of them have already sprouted. So immediately it starts raining, the Irish potatoes will be out. I have cassava. This is where we are generally, is my fruit farm. I call it my fruit farm because I have loquats, I have tangerines, I have mangoes, I have guava. I've just planted macadamia. I have oranges. I plant pumpkins in the bananas because the bananas are moist, so that my pumpkins survive even during the dry season. So I have pumpkins. I plant sweet potatoes for the rabbits. Here, show me the rabbits.
Yeah.
And pigs. We feed the vines to the pigs.
Yeah.
So I've put plantains because they are very, very expensive on the market.
Yes.
I was told they're very expensive on the market and they are rarely available. So I've done a whole row of plantains here. Plantains are for frying. Those who know what plantains are, you don't cook them like the other bananas. When they're ripe, you cut them into slices like chips and you deep fry. They're very, very sweet. So that's what I have planted here, one row. And then I try to mix many. I do sweet bananas and green bananas and plantains so that whatever God gives you. And then I put sweet potatoes. At least in sections, as much as I can. Normally I don't even eat the sweet potatoes, it's for the pigs. Okay, and I plant soya.
Soya beans.
Yes. Amekuja tu kunipatia morali. So I put wheat, then I have put beans. I try to interchange, so I put beans here, wheat there. There with you. This used to be napier grass. Because we don't have a cow, I want to convert it into bananas. Here, last season I had put Irish potatoes here. And the beauty about Irish potatoes is they remain in the ground, when you're harvesting. So I want the place to rest. So whatever Irish potatoes remain, I just cover them with grass. Whatever I will harvest, that will be for free. Now, that's a plantain. The one who says you've not seen a plantain. This is a plantain. This is a plantain. You see now the potatoes are coming out already. So this is a plantain. But I'll show you the other one. They're not like the others. These ones grow wild. You know cherry tomatoes? I'm harvesting them today. So they are called cherry tomatoes. But they grow wild. This is a plantain. It's not like the other banana. And it grows pretty big. The bananas are very big. This one has been very beautiful. The hole was 1 meter deep, 1 meter wide. 1 meter deep, 1 meter wide. Bolea, this is a green banana. This is sweet banana. What I do every time I go somewhere and I see a banana that I like, I carry, even if it is sweet. The other day, this one came from Western. Which other one? I even brought a red banana. The banana is normally red. I got it from Western. It's for cooking. You see, you're safer having banana. So those grew on their own, and I have planted here soya and beans and maize right now. Last season I had soya right at the end. So this season I have put maize. And then here I put beans. They didn't do too well because of the rain, so I have put beans again and soya. I can't handle it alone. I have to hire somebody. Now, the problem here is that labor is very expensive. We pay 500 shillings a day. So what I do, I have to come and help. inapunguza kazi.
Yeah.
Number 2, I make sure I prepare the shamba long before other people start preparing, because the time I will need labor, everybody is running to other people. So you see my shamba, I've already planted, I'm just waiting for and this is when others are done preparing their shambas. So I do it early, I put manure, I sort myself out, I plant. I planted last week. Now I just sit and pray. And of course, muhogo. This is what they call the Kikuyu maize. So we harvest and then we make our own seed. We don't go to buy the hybrid yenye wamepaka down. I have strawberries. I have put them under this so that they don't die. So when it rains, they sprout. I stole this idea from Western. In Western, they were showing somewhere where women in the village put pepper, then they grow vegetables, then they have vegetables throughout the year. So I decided to try it with arrows. This was experimental shamba number 1. And it has given me seed for shamba number 2. Passion fruit yellow, passion fruit purple. My oranges produce a lot of oranges. These are the macadamias. I got them from Limuru. So they have just started. I have 3 trees. So this is the fruit farm. I'd like this to be a
fruit farm.
Easy. Macadamia is easy. Water, lily. So next time I go to